Hello everyone and welcome back to Woke Witch Tarot for another pick a card reading, the second video of our second week of Future Spouse Week. Doing a slew of videos this week on the channel all about your future spouse. We had some serious stuff last week and the week before, and I thought let's even the mood here, right? And make some more lighthearted videos, some fun videos, and then we'll get back into the deeper stuff in a couple days. I've got a interesting video for you today, all about intimacy with your future spouse. I had done an intimacy video prior. I will link all of the future spouse videos that I have on my future spouse playlist up above here. And this time we're talking about what your first sexual encounter will be like with your future spouse. Now, I don't need to say it, but I will. Obviously, we're going to be discussing some adult themes in this particular video. This is a video geared towards an adult audience, an 18+ audience. We are going to be perhaps using language that is inappropriate here. YouTube, strike me now, okay? And I'm going to try to get as in-depth as I can and give you the general energy of your first sexual interaction with your future spouse without getting into too much trouble, okay? I want to thank you so much for joining me today for this particular video. As you know, all of these are general readings, so they're not going to resonate with everybody. But if you would like a personal reading, you can feel free to reach out to me on my website at wokewitchtarot.com. I do offer an intimacy reading on the website as well, if you are interested in a more personal intimacy reading that is uncensored. Okay, now I've got 3 piles for you to pick from today. The first is this thicker white crystal. The second is a thinner one here, a little bit more cloudy in the design. And the third is this heart-shaped crystal that you see here. Take a moment, right? Take a deep breath, ask the question about what kind of intimacy you will have with your future spouse on your first interaction physically. And when you've decided which pile it is that resonates with you, feel free to either fast forward to the times that I have listed on the upper left-hand corner of the screen or in the pinned comment down below. The pinned comment always allows you to click on the time, and that will automatically fast forward you to your timestamp on the video. All right, take as much time as you need, pause the video if you need to, and I will see you on whichever side it is that you picked. All right, if you picked pile number 1, then this is the reading for you on the energy, the places, positions, actual intimate acts, whatever comes up through the reading on how intimacy is going to be your first time with your future spouse. I get a lot of energy here. I get a little bit of a heaviness, not in a negative way. This could be like physical heaviness, like the idea of having somebody's full body weight on you. But I also get pressure, like when you know you want something so badly and you can't have it, and there's a sense of like a volcanic eruption. I'm seeing 2 people laying in a bed covered in ash after they're done making love. Clearly something has erupted here, okay? And there's a sense of like that ash being like the remnants of whatever it was that you released through this intimacy. Very, very interesting. Okay, the word pressure again is coming, and heavy again is coming. I'm getting like heavy petting, and the word deeper is coming quite strongly as well. It's funny because deeper is like, I can't tell if you're begging when you say deeper or if you're demanding. I think you're like wavering between the two. Wow. Okay, we're gonna start like that, pile number 1. Fine. Let's see what we can get for the reading, okay? We have servant. Interesting. We also have fortune. We have messenger. Okay. And we have pleasure seekers. How fitting. How fitting for our pile. Okay. I want to focus, if I can. Actually, let me get the easy one out of the way first, because I'm getting a lot from this particular energy. Now, with fortune, okay, I feel a sense of like I'm finally cashing in my chips. There's a sense here that like you've been waiting for this roulette wheel to stop spinning, and you don't know which number it was going to land on. There was a lot of anxiousness and anticipation here. And finally, your bet has paid off and you're ready to cash in your chips. Notice that this woman actually is slightly unrobed here, with all this money kind of falling all over her body like champagne dripping off of her body. Okay, I see this very much as like, finally I'm getting lucky. Finally I get to actually cash in, as in to actualize, to feel this in the physical, this thing that I have invested in. It's actually being portrayed, it's being acted out on my body. Okay, there's a woman with a blindfold here, so I get this sense of like perhaps a little bit of a kink. I feel like at a minimum though, there's something about it being dark in the room. Okay, so this could very well be a lights off kind of situation, or intimacy that you have at night, because there's a sense like I can't see all this fortune that is coming to me. Okay, all I can do is feel. I get a teasing here, like not knowing where somebody's going to touch, when they're going to touch. Now, I also, with servant, one last thing here, okay? A sense of like you're lucky to be with this partner, fortune, right? Luck, the wheel of fortune. I'm getting like a good motion in the ocean with this idea of the wheel of fortune, the way that we move, circular grinding, things of that nature, okay? Now, this is a very, very interesting energy with the servant card here. There's a sense here that you're being served, but the question is, I keep getting, but who is actually serving who here? There's a sense here that you are being served by serving. What I mean by that is you're being told what to do here with the messenger card, okay? I get a sense of somebody saying, come here, sit on my lap. I get spread your legs, or get down on your knees. I get instructions here. There's somebody telling you what to do, and it makes you come out like a servant, but really, because it feels so good, you're serving yourself. I get self-serving here. There's something very self-serving about following a messenger's instructions and doing what it is that you're told to do, okay? There's a very playful energy, as you can see with pleasure seekers. This is almost like the Three of Cups, right? There's happiness here. There's light energy, but it's a sense of like you're being told what to do here in order to be served. Okay. I also get something about like asking or begging. I had mentioned this thing about deeper about whether or not you were begging or demanding, and I feel like this is perhaps the dynamic perhaps that you have between the both of you. One of you is demanding and another one of you is begging, okay? Or like a combination of like, do this now, please, I need you, okay? There's a sense here of somebody, if you're not good, they'll put you in the corner or something like that, okay? I also can't help but to notice how much this falls in line, this visual of this view of like ashes on the body. It's like an eruption of fortune all of a sudden, like your money bag, your what it is that you're carrying inside of you, all the investment that you've put. It's like I'm getting a visual of somebody like punching a balloon, or like pricking a balloon and it popping and there being this huge explosion. I feel like you're I hate to say it this way, okay, but I think you understand the context. When you engage in your first physical act with this partner, you're going to get your money's worth, okay? you understand the context in which I'm saying that, okay? You're going to get back what you put into this intimacy. A very good back and forth here. I can't help but to keep coming back to this servant card and the thought of like, who is serving who here? You see this energy quite often in people that like to do like power dynamics in the bedroom, where somebody is telling somebody what to do, and they might get labeled, this person that's being told what to do might get labeled as a submissive, but this submissive actually has all the power. So it's like, who's actually serving who here? Because you have that thing that this person clearly wants. Even though they might be asking you to do something for them, the power really lies with you to withhold it, to, right? There's a sense here of that type of play, okay? I get that this type of instruction, this type of talk is something that brings you pleasure. With this idea of the Three of Cups, it's something that gets you wet, that gets you oozing, that gets you ready for, I get like pre-cum here. I get all of this sensation of like, you're already leaking before you actually touch, because the words are connecting in a way that like really get you going before any touch has actually occurred. Now, this could occur in a hotel room in the evening. The only reason why I say that is because of the servant energy here. I almost get like, you don't have to worry about anything. There's a sense of like, people will clean the room up after you've destroyed it, right? So this could be happening on a vacation. This could be happening on a little getaway or on an actual honeymoon here, okay? This interaction where you have actual servants or like housekeeping, a butler, things of that nature, okay? Very, very nice. We have secrets. We also have listen. Oh, yeah. Ooh, listen. Okay. Listen to what I'm telling you, or you're going to get spanked. Okay. We have no rain today, stranded, and night ride. Oh, nice. Okay. First, I can't help but to notice all of the moon imagery. As I said, there's something about this blindfold that leads me to believe that this will happen at night. And we kind of have a confirmation of that here with secrets, a divulging of secrets, right? But I get this as like, you never knew this person was such a freak. There's a sense of control that this person has. And I think that this almost like dominant power, male or female, because females can be dominatrixes too, right? This dominant knowing about their own sexual power and their own sexual gifts, because I almost get a little bit of arrogance, like I know what the hell I'm doing here, and I don't need instructions on how to do this. The person that is telling you what they want you to do here, okay? I get here that you're unveiling things about their conscious and subconscious mind here, the things that make them tick, the key to their brain here, and your own, okay? Secrets are coming to the forefront here by this act of service. Like, wow, I never knew that I was into this. I never knew that this was the key to kind of unlocking me in the middle of the night here, okay? With listen, I get this sense of following instructions, but I also get beautiful sounds of sex, the sound of wetness, the sound of moaning, the sound of like the earth moving and shaking underneath you. Notice how this woman is actually underneath the ground, almost emerging, almost ready to grow, kind of like a volcano. I think the thought of this person whispering really dirty, naughty things to you is something that is just like, I can close my eyes. What's that Michael Jackson gif where he's like, I love this song, right? This is the energy that I'm getting. You're like, I love this song. I love your breathing. I love your moaning. I love your instructions. I love the way I'm getting, even like the way that they describe your body parts. There's something completely opposite of how like collected and together, but still controlled in how it is that they approach intimacy with you, okay? In other words, you can tell the sexual craving. You can tell that there's a little bit of depravity there, right? But they do that in a boss type way. And I'm hearing like the words that they use, like suck my cock, right? Or there's a certain verbiage that they're using here that it's like a level of filth that you didn't know that they had, but the way that they do it in a demanding way, you think to yourself, wait a minute, I can see how this has been inside of you all along, and now we're letting it out. We're letting our inner selves out to play, to explore, to actually have this physical contact. Now, with no rain today and stranded, I get a sense here that you may have had connections in the past that where you like hyped them up and they led to disappointment. And this is basically saying that the things that you've dreamed of, right, with this fortune, there's no rain today. There's no disappointment here. For my ladies in particular here, it's like you're going to have that release. Notice the raindrops underneath her dress. Like it almost looks like she's like her water has broken. Okay, you're going to let this thing out here. There's no disappointment here. There's a sense here of like this person is going to take care of you, and again with the moon, they get into your mind. Like I feel like this is where the pressure is, because I almost get this image of this person like giving you these instructions throughout the day. I wonder if there's some planning in this, like tonight's the night I'm hearing, okay? And you both know that you've committed, like tonight's the night. We've gone on a little trip. We've gotten a hotel room. This is the way that we want this intimacy to be. We made sure to like make the room really nice. It's an occasion that you've planned, right? And there's a sense of like, all day it's building up, right? And this is where that pressure comes from. You will get your release here, male or female. There will be no rain today, okay? Now with stranded, as I said, I get a sense here of being on vacation, being somewhere that you're not supposed to be, okay? Or somewhere that you didn't expect to be, somewhere that isn't home, feeling like I can be stranded here. Notice that this boat is stranded on this particular tree, and yet the captain puts the anchor down, as in, this is fine. I don't mind being stranded here in a place where I am seeking so much pleasure. Again, vacation, right? Pleasure seekers, you're going out to seek pleasure, not just in your environment, but knowing that this physical intimacy is going to occur as well. And then the last one, okay, night ride. First, the obvious of how I felt like this was going to occur at night. The idea of them making love to your mind. I think you're a little surprised if you look at that elephant's expression, like, wow, I didn't know you were this nasty. Nasty in a good way, okay? Like, whoa, I'm a little surprised by how intense this is, okay? But notice here that there's one of these owls. There's a couple here. You're going on a night ride together. There's a sense here, a journey, right? But also like actual ride. I see them telling you like, get on my lap, that feeling of get on my lap, of get on top of me, of do it like this. I see somebody holding somebody's hips and like guiding them on, this is how we go on a ride at night, right? There's so much instruction here. And this you find very, very attractive. This act of giving yourself as a servant to somebody else is really arousing to you, okay? Now, as I was saying, with these owls, I get a sense of one person is putting their wing over the other, as in one person is exerting a little bit more dominance than the other, and the other one is like, okay, I'm along for this ride. I trust you in this ride. I know that you're going to lead me to a very good place, okay? You also have she who battles here, justice, fierce, commitment. Yeah. Oh, okay. This is where that pressure. Okay. This is where I felt that pressure. Okay. I felt pressure and that heaviness. You've reached a breaking point. Okay, this is something that you've been waiting for, because I think you know that this person is special, and I almost get a sense of like the more that you push away, the more that you fight this away, the more that you keep your body a secret to this person, the more they want to open you up. I'm getting like rip you apart, not open you up, rip you apart. Because there's something with this She Who Battles card. There's an energy here of like ripping your literal clothes off in a fierce way. We've reached the breaking point. The volcano has erupted, and it's like ripping clothes off. We're going from the doorway to the hallway. We're standing. You're on your knees. We're back on the bed, right? You're sitting on my lap. I'm giving you instructions as I rip even more of your clothes off. And there's a sense of like hair pulling. There's almost like chaos. Chaos that's like that kind of chaos when you want something so badly that it's made you insatiable, okay? And you're doing everything. I almost get like an itch that you can't scratch. Like you feel the yearning, the heat in your loins. And like, no matter how much clothes you rip off, no matter how much, right? It's like, I can't get enough. I can't scratch that itch, okay? There's a sense of utter chaos with this. And then we have she who surrenders. Now, this is very, very interesting because if you, as I said, there's somebody guiding you here. If you notice here on this particular card, the words are chains, bondage, and release. Okay, there's a sense of, I want to be locked up. I want to be anchored. Perhaps this blindfold is, as I said, a little kinky, right? A little taboo stuff here. It's an actual blindfold. It's like, I get total dominance play in this pile, okay? It's you follow instructions, you sit on the bed, you get tied up, and I get to do what I want with you, okay? Very, very nice. You're surrendering to this person, and it's interesting because, as I said again, chains, bondage, release. By letting somebody tell you what to do, by having somebody take that kind of control, a control in a way that they don't need guidance on how to please you, on how to turn you on. This act, as I said, who is serving and who is being served, right? You're both serving and you're both being served at the same time, because this act of letting somebody chain you, chain your mind, perhaps chain your body, right? And keep you tied up, as in give you instructions, tell you what to do, be a little strict with you, I'm kidding, right? That gives you ultimate release on this night ride, okay? I feel like you're going to feel anchored to this person. Once you guys have this explosion of intimacy, it's like, okay, this is like a drug now. I'm not going to be able to let this go. Like, let's lock this down immediately, okay? Very interesting. We have lake here. We also have love at the center. That's so beautiful. And we have submerged. Okay, so a lot of water, okay? Again, this is not necessarily because of water sign energy. What I mean by this is like sweat. Like in this chaos, we're working so hard to get into each other, right? To satisfy each other, to lick each other all over, to kiss each other all over, to get each other wet and aroused. And when we do that, we slide around on each other in each other's sweat, in each other's spit, in each other's you know what else, okay? When you get to this place of the lake, I feel like there's a sense here of stillness in, I'm gonna just go along for the ride. I'm gonna let go of how I've done things before, because this might be a new type of sexual experience for you, okay? And I'm just gonna be still, and I'm just going to enjoy the ride, okay? There's a lot here I feel about letting your brain stop doing the work. Overthinking sex could be something that you've done a lot of in the past. And perhaps, I'm getting here, perhaps you have let yourself, even here with listen here underneath, you've let yourself overthink sex sometimes to the point that you can't get to the big O. You can't get to full arousal here. It kind of takes away from some of the experience. This is like, it's like you're chilling with headphones on almost, right? This sense of being taken completely into another world where you're all about, let me just feel the rhythm of the music instead of trying to focus on the lyrics or interesting analogy, but one that has come up nonetheless. Now, love and compassion clearly at the center. So don't get it twisted, okay, pile number one. This isn't just we're horny, let's bang it out, okay? There is this sense of like love and compassion. I get like you're tugging at each other's hearts here. It's like you're tugging at each other's bodies. This push and pull, right? It's like an explosion of the heart, okay? This explosion, although it's shown in the body, it comes from this deep heart chakra space, okay? Even here, the colors, the colors of green emanating from the heart. This person, talk about like balancing the heart chakra. This person has got it down, okay? They're going to balance you in like an hour's time, I'm getting, okay? Actually, maybe more, because with this idea of night ride, this might, oh, okay. this might happen more than once, okay? Perhaps 3 times in one night. Pleasure seekers, like triplets, okay? We're gonna do this 3 times on the same night. That's when you know it's damn good. Anchor, right? We're anchoring ourselves to this. We're gonna do it again. This is like that that goofy gif where he says, "I'll fucking do it again," right? This is this energy. We're gonna do this again, okay? It's interesting that this submerged card has come up here, because this is the feeling that I got from the crystal when I said deeper. I want you to notice something, okay? For this particular crystal, I hope that it can focus, but notice how the top is clear. You can see the top, right? And the bottom here, the stuff that you can't see here, this is where I got deeper, like plunging deeper. I feel like this person, if you're into men in particular, they know how to get it all the way. If you're into women, they want you to get it deeper, whether you're a man or a woman with a woman. Go deeper, right? There's a sense here of deeper, begging and also demanding. Okay, I'm going deeper, right? Spread wider, because I'm going deeper, like a demand, and like, please do it deeper. Begging, a combination of both this push and pull of these energies. Okay, this looks just like the iceberg, okay? This is the idea of the iceberg. There's so much that you can see on the surface, but deeper. That's where like the real magic happens, I'm getting, okay? When they go deep, when they put that anchor all the way at the bottom of your ocean, this is when you're going to sing hallelujah here, okay? With pleasure seekers, right? I'm almost getting drunk in love. I'm getting that Beyonce song, like drunk in love here. Your friends are gonna have to like help you back into the real world here, because you're staggering, right? You're like literally drunk in this physical intimacy, okay? Very, very nice. With this iceberg too, I get a lot of energy about the preconceived notions that you had about this particular individual, about how straight shooter they looked at the top. Don't judge a book by its cover, okay? Don't judge a book by its cover here, because this person looks clean, they look pristine, perfect, almost like a militant, right? On the surface, controlled, but underneath, man, there's a lot more going on, okay? And they're going to make a lot more go on for you deep, okay? Very, very nice. For some of you, you're going to take this outside. Like, I see you perhaps like on a hotel balcony or something. Ooh, pile number 1, you are risky, okay? The only reason that I get is because for some of you, I feel like it's actually, there's one interaction in these 3 interactions that feels cold. Maybe you are out on a balcony or something like that, right? You are actually outside doing this. You take a ride out somewhere else to have a little bit of adventure. I see like a walk at night after the first time, right? And then it's like, we can't keep our hands off of each other. Let's do it again right here where nobody can see us. Oh, okay. Even here, submerged, like hidden, right? Let's have some hidden sex outside where we're not supposed to be, on top of a tree, right? Very, very nice. Like, why are you in your neighbor's treehouse? Right? Get back inside. Pile number 1. Okay, King of Pentacles here. Wow, even here, like the imagery, okay? I don't focus on the imagery so much because I feel like that can lead you in the wrong directions in readings. But when it hits, it just hits, okay? First, this person is large and in charge. Large and in charge, okay? They know what they're doing. Again, whether they're male or female, they have held this pentacle before, they have sat on this throne before, and they know that they can deliver like nobody else can and actually put their money where their mouth is to get you to a place where they literally are dangling your own big O, your own orgasm right in front of you, okay? They do it with almost a smugness, okay? This is what I mean. Look how controlled this king is, right? They do it with a smugness, and notice that even though there's a sense here of like, I'm getting like, get on your knees again, this idea of sit on my lap, being told what to do, dance for me, like this wand is almost like instructions, right? Dance for me, serve me, right? Even though that's happening, okay, the King of Pentacles is one of the most charitable kings in the deck, as in you're getting something from this. They're not just taking here. You like that they are so forthcoming, that they are so strict. I'm getting that they're so strict. Okay. And that they're confident in what they're doing. I think because they're so confident in this giving, that's how you trust and you release and you let go and you just listen and say, I'm just going to go along for the ride. I'm going to let my thoughts stop me from blocking this, and I'm just going to appreciate it for what it is. Page of Wands reversed here. I'm hearing no more talking. This is very much that energy of this is that energy of waiting all day long, right? Knowing this is the day we both have agreed, like, we're going to be intimate on this day, right? And you finally get to a place where, like, talk is cheap. It's all about action. It's all about what you actually can feel. It's all about what you actually can do. And there's no more talking. We're not talking anymore. We're doing, okay? There's no more need to arouse each other in this way. We're ready to actually explore, to actually expand. I'm also getting, like, this isn't child's play. Like, this person, I'm hearing they're on some grown shit, okay? We're on some grown shit now. Like, all the other lovers that you've had in the past, I'm going to make them look like pages, like interns. They were interns in your a sexual life. I'm the boss. And I'm coming through to show that to you, okay? Wow. Ace of Pentacles here. Delivering your own satisfaction on a silver platter, as I said before. No rain today, no disappointment, okay? You're going to be gushing. Some of you might, like, squirt for the first time or something like that with this type of orgasm that this person is giving you, because it is bright, it is big. It's like it takes over the landscape, right? It feels like it's been delivered by the gods here, okay? Wow. I also get here like hand manipulation. They're going to make sure to take time to rub to shine this pentacle. Again, male or female, whatever your pentacle is, your private bits. They're going to take time to put their hands all over that. To get you wet and to get you to explode, okay? This person has a gift of touch. Two of Wands here. Oh, yeah. Remember how I said that you might do it more than once, okay? This is like the choice to engage again, to see what else is out there in the future, and to say, do I want some of that? You're damn right I do. I want some more of that. I'm getting here, you always want, here's what I'm getting here. The way that people teach others sometimes how to spell dessert versus desert. Dessert like the food versus desert like the hot climate area, right? Two S's in dessert, as in you always want seconds with dessert. This is what I feel here. You always want seconds with dessert. I feel like it's going to be more than seconds. Seconds. I feel like 3 times, like third time's the charm I'm getting here. You always want seconds with desserts. This is the act of wanting more. I feel too, this is a sense of like somebody spreading legs, getting in deeper, as I said, and like rocking your world, literally rocking your world with the depth and with the stretch I'm getting, with this idea of stretching you open, not just physically, but like emotionally and mentally, pushing all of those boundaries all at the same time here, okay? Again, perhaps outside here, balcony, as I said, you're on a balcony at your hotel, and you better hope you don't end up on like YouTube or something like that, okay? The Hanged Man here reversed. No more waiting, no more games. It's on. It's on, I'm hearing, right? It's time. I'm going to light you up. Also, I'm going to tie you up. Chains, bondage, release, okay? Chains, bondage, release. I'm going to tie you up, and I'm going to make you explode. As I said, this part of the spread, this feels like it starts in a room. This feels like it ends out in nature or something like that. So again, multiple times I feel like you're going to drift somewhere outside, perhaps in the, I'm getting reincarnation, a strong word for sexual intimacy, in this reincarnation of your lovemaking that you had earlier in the evening, okay? I also see this as you being pushed up against a wall, hands held down, right? Clothes ravaged. There's a sense of like restricting movement here, of somebody holding your hands behind your back and saying, you're not going anywhere. Tonight's the night, right? We're gonna do this, and you're gonna do what you're told, okay? A lot of like dance for me energy here, okay? Very, very nice. Very much like being pinned up against a wall, for some of you outdoors, pinned up against an actual tree perhaps, okay? Like this ship is sailing onto actual foliage here. Very, very interesting. Two of Cups. So the heart is there, right? The romanticism is there. Again, the stars are out here. I see you guys staring, looking intensely, eye to eye. But I also see this as foreplay. I see this as both of you making sure to like get your cups filled before you engage in the intimacy, okay? Notice that one person is actually reaching their hand out a little bit more, as in they're leading the way here, okay? This person is saying like, come with me, okay? Even though they're meeting in the middle, one of them is taking more action to control the situation. I feel like you're going to... This is interesting. Normally I get here like with the Two of Cups, the idea of like being watched over, right? Because there's an angel watching over you. This angel is red though. There's a, right? There's a something devilish, like which angel, which shoulder is this angel sitting on, right? Which angel is watching us do this? There's a deep love, a deep compassion, but a whole lot of nastiness. Like I'm getting like after this, you're gonna need to confess, okay? It's funny that came up because I feel that energy had come up once in a personal reading that I did on intimacy, of like going to church the next day or something like that, right? Like you've got to like confess, like that was just too nasty. That was too nasty for me, okay? Interesting. You also have the star. I get like the comic strips where you hear like pow, bang, you see those graphics, but this is like wow, yes, deeper. Like this person is literally making you feel like that scene in comic books, right, where there's big explosions and they're put in these little boxes, speech boxes that emphasize like boom, eruption, wow, right? I feel that here. This person is going to wow you. I'm getting knocking your socks off, perhaps quite literally here, because of the fact that you're completely naked here with the star card, okay? I feel like this person, with this Page of Wands reversed, the talking that they're doing is this idea of bringing themselves to water, as in eating you out, okay? Getting you to a place where you're ready to flow, where you're ready for intimacy, by them putting their mouth directly, instead of using it to talk, they're using it to massage, they're using it to lick. Again, I get this feeling of like grinding in a circular motion. Maybe that's how they move their tongue or their mouth here, okay? King of Swords, authority. As I said, like don't get in trouble, do what you're told. Number one, do what you're told, okay? Because there's a sense here of like I'll put you in the corner if you're not good. Emphasizing that deep authority. I kind of get this energy here when I said like come sit on my lap. This feels this in the King of Pentacles, right? This feels very much like they tap their, without even saying anything, they tap their lap, and you know, I better get over there, okay? I better waddle across the room and make it over there, okay? Because if not, I might get a tap on my rear end or something like that. Okay. This is a lot for a first intimacy. But as I said, I feel like you guys have been building this, so it's not, it doesn't feel so extreme, because it's like you've reached a breaking point. You've been talking to this person for a while, you've been dating them for a little while, and it's just built up and built up to a place where no more, okay? We have to like bust through the door here. I'm getting Page of Cups. Yeah, the Hermit. Oof. Even the way that the Hermit looks down, you're gonna feel like I don't want to say like a kid, because that's really weird for an intimacy reading, but I feel like you're gonna feel like a servant, okay? Like I'm delivering my cup to this authoritative figure here, somebody that's looking down here. Now, I also see that for those of you that are interested in men, okay, again, even if you are a man, anybody that is interested in men in particular, I see this as like you holding their cup, holding their fish, holding their chalice, okay, while they look down on you, as in you're on your knees, you're shorter than them, you're lower than them, and they're saying like, that's good, good work here, right? That's how I want it done. Again, more speaking, more instruction here. Yeah, control, okay. What else here? Four of Cups. Ooh, I'm gonna completely envelop you here is what I'm getting. Head, knees, toes, private parts, chest, all of it. Every single pleasure point will be touched. You can't get away from it. I'm getting here like if it takes all night, it takes all night. This person is committed. They are committed to bringing you this intimacy. If it takes all night, it takes all night. This very much elicits the feeling of weight that I got earlier. I get like this person might like to put their full body weight on you to make you feel like you are completely enveloped. You are completely theirs. I get greed here as well, like you belong to me. Possession, possessive energy here, okay? They covet you. They covet you because they crave you so much. And this certainly works to ease your mind, right? Like I'm just going to trust the process. But also the imagery of like an advisor, as in somebody teaching you, somebody telling you what to do. I had mentioned here with this Two of Cups, the idea of like you're going to have to confess that you did these things at church. And I almost get that imagery here, right? Like the next day you're like, I need to find a priest. I need an exorcism because that was nasty. Okay. With the Four of Pentacles, I almost get like you're defensive about ever having to tell anybody about this interaction, about like how filthy you feel afterwards. Wow, I'm gonna really need to talk to my priest about this one. Like I'm getting 4 Hail Marys here after this. Pray to the gods, right, that you get forgiven for this kind of touch. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, wow, look at this. This isn't this is just one of the illustrations in the deck. It came up for you, I guess. I just put them out. I don't look at the cards before I start. But this kind of shows you, like, even here, I get like a sense of like he's pulling her hair almost, like, come here, right? Wow, control. A very, I hate to like keep recurring the theme, but what comes up, okay? 7 of Swords reverse, you're not running away. And again, 6 of Swords, this idea of going somewhere, of going outside, of letting them guide you here to release, right? But also perhaps to the actual outdoors. 7 of Swords reverse here, there's something about the way that this person's private parts, I'm getting like, it hits different. Now, this could certainly be in regards to depth, but what I'm feeling more is like you actually like engaging in oral copulation. Maybe there's a taste, right? Maybe there's a feeling, the way it feels in your mouth here, because I'm almost getting like I'm not going to run away. I'm not going to run away from actually putting this in my mouth. I'm not turned off. I'm not disgusted. I'm actually like, I'm hoping that this person asks me for this, right? Or that we can both kind of put our mouths on each other's private bits here. I'm getting you want to drink out of this cup. You want to have this cup, this chalice, or this opening, right? In your mouth here. I also get here though, like they're like, don't run away, right? Like take what I'm giving you, take it deeper, take it wider, take it longer, take it 3 times, take it, and you're like, yes, yes, I will serve this to you, but I will also be served in return. Wow. pile number one, that was your reading. I hope that you enjoyed it, right? And it gave you something to hope for, or to something else for, right? To fantasize for. Let me know if you have any questions. I always recognize that perhaps comments will be limited on readings like this. If you're not into intimacy readings, that's okay. First of all, if you're not, why'd you make it this far? But also, if you're not, that's okay, because I will have other readings this week about future spouse that are not sexually related in any way. Okay, so those might be more your cup of tea. I want to thank you again for watching the video. Any questions? I'm an open book down below, so don't feel shy. There is some benefits to anonymity online. Okay, I appreciate you watching, and I hope that I see you for tomorrow's video. Bye-bye. All right, pile number two, welcome to your reading on your first intimate experience with your future spouse. I can already tell that this pile is going to be quite something. I feel it in the energy. I get so much fire, so much desire from this particular pile. Maybe our most intense pile yet. I'm hearing the song Savage by Megan Thee Stallion. Interesting song. There's a sense here of like that confidence, that like certain sense of almost like savagery here, like going back to basics here. I'm getting clean my clock. Okay, not sure what that's referring to, but that is coming through as well. A sense of like, as she says in that song, like classy, bougie, ratchet, like it's all of the above. There's something very, very intense about this particular pile. Let's see, we have love, we also have cheerfulness, we have despair, and we have friend. Okay, so right off the bat, let me tell you that the person that you are going to be intimate with here is I'm getting like homie, lover, friends. Like they are all of the above. Okay, they are a lover, they are somebody that makes you happy, they are somebody that makes you despair when you are not around them, and they are also a friend. This could be somebody that you meet first as a friend and then you end up becoming romantic with them, and then they become your lover here. But love is at the base of this interaction regardless. Okay, obviously, because this is your future spouse. I get that this interaction will make you quite happy. There's a cause for celebration here. I get perhaps for some of you, this could be like on your actual wedding night, because we're toasting here. I get like the bridal table at the head of the party here, like you're sitting at a table and you're cheersing, and you know, we've solidified this love, we've sealed the deal, and all that's left to do is to rip each other's clothes off, to move into this savage mode. And you're despairing because it's like, I want this, I want it now, right? Yeah, there's some anguish here. You miss this person when they go to the bathroom, right? Like you miss this person immediately when they are away. And this is a friend. This is somebody that you very much connect with on a level that is more than just romantic, okay? We also have Morning Dew Girl. Interesting. Okay. Mermaid's Love. Liberty. Yeah. Pure nature. Ooh, okay, I see. And the journey here. First, as I said before, there's a sense of like there's been a journey to bring this from friend to lover here. And with this idea of like, finally I get to let this animal loose from in between my legs. I've been holding this back for so long that it's made me reach this point of despair. Like if I don't have this now, I'm gonna crack. I'm getting, okay. There's a sense here of like you've been coaxing this situation along, you've been guiding it along, a sense of almost restraint here, right? This could be actual restraint. You guys could be tying each other up a little bit in this encounter, right? And I can't help but to notice this particular dress. So of course, again, it could be perhaps a wedding night for some of you with this idea of this white dress. Now, what's very interesting about your pile is I get a sense of liberation, okay? Finally, a release. I feel that's a part of the liberation. But I also get here that I can kind of let myself go wild. I can get into pure nature. Now, there's a difference, right, between making love and fucking, and I see this as straight up fucking. Okay, like you're nasty pile number two. How dare you be so filthy? No, I'm kidding. Obviously, I don't say that from a place of shame. I'm totally joking. Okay, there's a sense here of like, let's go back to nature. I'm getting this is caveman shit, cave woman shit. Depending on what it is that you're into. Okay, of let's put away all the pretenses about this being some like scene out of a movie with tender kissing, and let's just get right down to business. Let's get real and raw. I get the word raw, like screw me raw here. Okay, perhaps the sense of connecting with somebody that you know that you don't have to use protection with. You finally get to be like raw and natural, pure, skin to skin here. Nothing blocking you both in this interaction because you know each other so well. You've almost like tested each other out to make sure you're clean, you're right. We can do this in the raw, in the buck I'm getting here. I also get a sense of like carnal knowledge here. This carnal knowledge of like letting go and just like getting down and dirty. It frees your mind here, and it frees your body as well. I get a bird. I see this bird here coming out of the cage, and it's like this thing has been tempting you. It's almost coming out for this flower, okay? You're gonna let your bird out of its cage with this flower that has been tempting you for so long. This is clearly going to bring you a lot of happiness here. I get mermaid's love. And what I'm getting here is like deep ocean, deep penetration, okay? Deep emotions, and a sense of like digging deep, as in actually like scratching, pulling hair, right? There's a sense here of depth, okay? Emotional depth as well, with the cheerfulness and love. The emotional depth isn't lacking just because we're doing this a little bit rougher. I'm getting rougher, okay? And then morning dew girl. Now, for some of you here, I feel like there's a sense of like doing this in the evening and then waking up. I'm getting like it's always darkest before the dawn. I think you'll have a dual experience here, as in you'll have a dark carnal experience with your person first, and then in the morning there's a sense of like morning dew, of like, notice how she's almost like ushering all these dewdrops, all this wetness from in between her legs. She's letting that fall out in the morning. So in the morning there's something softer, there's something sweeter. I'm getting morning wood, I'm getting like morning sex, tenderness. I'm getting a visual of like, because our bodies have just awakened, there's a prickliness, almost a sensation here that is like droplets, what's that word? Pings almost. You know, when people get like nerve sensation and they feel almost like small, like stabbing is the wrong word, but like little pulsations. I see that here. A softer, a sweeter connection in the morning I'm getting. But for now, right, let's get down to business. Let's let the beasts out. Let's actually play like we were meant to, right? There's something very much about going backwards here and just straight up getting it on. Okay, you have she who enfolds, swath, embrace, and self-care. Yeah, okay. And then you have she who loved once, blue, fragile, secret love, rejection. Okay, first, for some of you, if this is a wedding night, okay, this is your first and only here I'm getting. This is a she who loved once, as in this is the first interaction that you are going to have. This idea of blue, I get like something borrowed, something new, something blue here. And you can see here that she wears a crown, she's holding a flower arrangement, and she's wearing a white dress. So again, for some of you, this is an actual wedding night, okay? You've held back for so long, holding this fragile love, keeping your actual carnal knowledge of each other a secret, and rejecting any temptation to let this beast out or let this beast in, right? Let this play occur in between your legs or in your private parts until this day where you have been christened, where you have been acknowledged, where you make it official here, okay? I also get this sense here of like, even though things are kind of wild the first night here, I'm getting there's still a lot of self-care. Are you okay? Does this feel good? There's a lot of checking in I'm getting here, and there's a lot of holding here until the morning. Like you guys are cuddling here until the morning, and then the morning interaction. Even here, it almost looks like the sun is rising. Right? This is one that's calmer. It's more slowed down. We've gotten our rocks off, like and now we can kind of go back and do. I'm getting like touch the places that we missed because we needed to touch so badly. You're revisiting here. Very nice. You have wolf instinct. For some of you, this will happen somewhere cold. Maybe you live somewhere where it snows, or like think of perhaps the winter months, perhaps like a winter wedding or something like that. I'm not sure why I'm picking up on that, but I thought I would mention that for you, okay? I get here, yeah. You have spent so much time instinctually wanting this connection that when you get it, there's a sense of just devouring, okay? Now, some of you, I feel that you're nervous here because for some of you, it's your first time. There's a sense of breach, of like being anxious about breach, about being penetrated, about, right? For those of you, this is saying, don't worry, you're actually going to feel quite liberated by this. This despair that you feel, this nervousness, there's nothing to be nervous about. This is pure nature, okay? It's going to flow very, very easily for you. I get that this emergence, you're going to emerge into your sexual self a lot easier than you think. And you'll be able to engage in this intimacy instinctively. You don't need a handbook here. You know how to touch. You don't need to be nervous about, oh, am I going to be good? Or, right? You will know instinctually what it is that you desire. And this person, I think, perhaps has more experience for you because they're guiding you into this deep love, okay? They are kind of taking your hand here and embracing you, caring for you, swathing you, teaching you, okay? They're how to be a wolf, how to eat, how to go hunt, how to catch your prey here, okay? There's something very ravenous about the initial interaction that you have with this person. I get like, fuck it. I get like, who cares? All this nervousness, this anxiousness, you get to a place where, okay, this person's going to give you great oral, because that's going to get you to a place of like, everything that I was afraid of, none of that matters, okay? Even here, this bird is like next to her private bits here, right? Like putting the mouth next to the privates here. There's a sense of like drinking you up to get you to a place where you're just like, I don't care, just breach me now. So much pressure, fire that I was feeling here, like a sense of like, I want you to break me. I want you to breach me, right? Do it now. Do it hard. Do it fast. Like all that nervousness, it goes by the wayside here, okay? 8 of Swords here. We also have the 2 of Swords reversed. Yeah, this person really allows you to get into your mind because you feel so completely held by them. You feel so like cocooned by them, okay? I'm getting, as I said, holding you very tight. I get like full skin to skin. There's not a part of you that doesn't feel covered by this particular individual, protected by their warmth I'm getting. Okay, and that allows you to get out of your head, get out of your own worry about performance, about trying to impress anybody, and more into the physical act. I'm getting, lay down your swords, right? Lay down your sword. Like, you don't need to carry this weight. You need to enjoy enjoy the hunt. I'm getting, even here with the 7 of Wands, there's a sense of like, it's time to fight. I get ripping each other's clothes off here, right? I get the first interaction is one where it's like, who cares what anybody thinks? We're going to get down and dirty. There's something hard, fast. I'm getting like pound me here, okay? Like really put it in, like really put your back into it. I'm getting wield that wand here, right? Wield that passion here. and really breach me in a way that shows me all of your might, that shows me all of your power. I welcome it. I welcome it. I open myself to it. Okay. Not just once, but more than once, and in many different ways. Very funny. Even here, it's like from the front, from the behind, like to the windows, to the walls, I'm getting like all of it. Give me all of that now. There's a sense here of, you're not afraid here. There's a, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for this breach. I'm coming for this water. I'm coming for this idea of like swimming inside of you. Okay. Page of Swords here. This person wants to see you in your natural element. They want to see you completely. Oh, okay. This person wants to see you in your natural element, but they also want to see some innocence in you. They want to take this throne. They want to take this cup from you. Even if you've been intimate before, I get that this person wants you to play innocent, right? They want you to speak innocent, like, oh, I don't know, this is so fast, this is too, right? They want you to play innocent, like this, like you're letting them a wolf into the hen house here, right? You're playing coy, you're playing innocent, you're playing bashful here, and this person wants to I'm almost getting like coming up from under the blankets, like peekaboo. No, we're doing this, okay? A very, very strong energy of like wanting to take your cup for the first time for some of you. Ace of Cups is a new, and a new experience of the first experience perhaps of this type of penetration, of this type of love. You could be new to intimacy here, okay? This is going to feel new in how raw and real it is, okay? I get too, like, don't be afraid to show your body. Stop hiding here. This person sees you in all your glory here, okay? Don't be afraid to emerge, to take all of your clothes off. Even here, right, there's a sense of, like, I kind of want to keep my clothes on. I want to keep my robe on. I want to keep my nightgown on. And this person's saying, no, let me see you. You are beautiful. Okay. Show me your secrets here. I promise with this secret love and fragile, show me your secrets here. I promise that I will treat it with care. I will treat the way that you feel about how you look. I will respect you. I will treat you with respect in that way. The Emperor. Yeah. I'm getting like daddy vibes here. Daddy vibes, like somebody wants to take control. Somebody wants to unravel you. Again, even if you have been intimate in the past, I get a play like they are taking your innocence here. Okay. Winter again. Ooh, you know, this is funny. This looks like a Bon Iver album cover here. He has that song In the Woods. He rented a cabin in the woods in order to record this record. Maybe that album in some way will inspire you, or like you'll connect with this in some way. Because I get winter here. I get in the snow here. I had mentioned this thing about cold with the wolf instinct, and it has shown up again. Interesting. I believe that album is called For Emma Forever Ago. Okay, I don't believe, I know. For Emma Forever Ago. There's a sense of like warming you up in the winter. Again, this feeling of like being consumed by flame, warming you up in the winter, body heat. I get like complete body weight on top of you, smothering you almost with love. I get like every inch of your body plunged into the depths here. For those of you that are into men, we're working with a lot. No wonder this warrior, you're like, swing that wand, make it deep, do it hard, right? Breach me, okay? Because this person is working with something quite juicy here. I see the head in particular. For those of you that are interested in men, whether you're a man or a woman, I see that the head in particular, the knob, I'm getting like, suck my knob, right? There's a sense of like, this person's got a good knob, a good chunky knob to them here, a good girth here to them as well. And they know how to swing this wand. They have experience. It's like, what that dick do, I'm getting like an energy here with the Ace of Wands of like, they know how to swing this thing. They know how to swing this thing. They know, it's almost like a wand from the gods here. Okay. Wow. Death. Ooh. Okay. Nine of Swords reverse. Break me if I don't feel like my soul is about to leave my body. When I breach, when I orgasm here, when we cheers, when we get to this place of like Happy New Year. I'm hearing Happy New Year. Okay, maybe it's a New Year's thing because again I feel like there's a sense of winter here. Okay, if we don't get to that place where I feel like I've died and gone to heaven, then we're not doing it right. I'm getting like this intimacy breaches in the mind space. It breaches the 3D. Like you're floating in the freaking 5D with how hard you're gonna come with this particular person. You're literally floating here. Your mind is floating here. They've broken you. I'm getting like plug it, unplug it and plug it back in. Like you need a reset. You need your servers completely reset because you didn't expect this thing to completely consume you. I'm getting they come at you like a virus. Like they just infect every single part of you. And I get this yearning of like just complete carnal, no bullshit, no like sweet stuff, right? The first time is all about just being nasty, okay? And here, like, keep me up all night, okay? Again, I sense this do-over here in the morning. The morning will be sweet, but for now, let's just release. Let's let this pressure off. I'm getting like letting steam out here, okay? Eight of Pentacles, yeah. This person knows how to put in the work, okay? They know how to put in the work, and I'm getting, again, this thing about, like, pound me. Pound it in, pound me. I'm getting, like, leave your mark on me here. Leave a mark on me. This, even the depth, as I had mentioned earlier, of, like, nails digging into the skin, like, leave scratch marks on me. Like, there's a sense of, like, suck on me so hard that I get hickeys. I don't care if I think hickeys are cringy, right? Like, I need roughness here, okay? Work me like, I'm getting like, work me like I'm your property or something like that, okay? Put in that work and like bust me out. Knight of Swords, yeah, there's something fast about this. There's something fast about the first interaction where you're both racing to relieve this despair. You're racing. I almost got like raging. You're racing to let go of this pressure. Even this horse is like, holy shit! Like, slow down. You're gonna hurt yourself, right? Y'all are gonna break some bones here if you're not careful. There's a sense here of like just clashing together, clashing, and we're ripping each other's clothes off. Speed. I'm getting precision here. Knowing how to hit the right spot here, okay? Speed, precision here, and somebody leading the charge, okay? Somebody almost, again, even here, there's like a depth here, like this person is writing that person, and there's a sense here of aggression, right? Of depth, of like, give me this now, of craving, finally being satiated. Oh boy. I feel like this, you might even have, because I had mentioned with the Seven of Wands, I got this energy here of like more than once, but also like different ways of doing it. And even here, like I get that perhaps this person might mount you from behind in some capacity here. They're like a bird coming in the back way or the literal back door here. This might be intimacy that you feel in like more orifices than one, okay? With this sense of like coming in from behind. Give it all to me. I'm getting, give it all to me. Very like, I'm getting like park that WAP song, park that big Mack truck into my little garage or whatever it is that Cardi B says there. There's a sense of like, give this to me. I would highly recommend that you listen to that song, male or female, okay? Just that WAP song, just to get an idea of like how she frames this of like, give it to me. There's a sense of like wolf instinct, of ravenous energy. Like, don't play games, don't do that sweet stuff. Like, just deliver me to nirvana, deliver me to this place of complete ecstasy. Wow. Pile number 2, that was your reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. I have more videos planned for the rest of the week, and as I mentioned in yesterday's video, that we will be doing an Ask Me Anything on the weekend over on my Instagram. I hope that you join me for those videos and for that experience. If you like the video, please, I don't often ask, but if you wouldn't mind giving the video a thumbs up, I certainly would greatly appreciate it. Hopefully I see you for tomorrow's video. All right, Bye-bye. All right, if you picked pile number 3, then this is the reading for you on your first intimate experience with your future spouse. We had some very, very interesting readings for the first and the second pile, and I expect no less from you, pile number 3, okay? So let's see what it is that we can get here. I took a moment here to channel for the other two crystals here of the energy that I was kind of getting. Yours is interesting. Yours, of course, this is shaped like a heart, okay? But there is like a heart connection here. Obviously, if you're making love to your future spouse, there's going to be a connection from the heart here. But I get something different. Like there's something about care. There's something about feeling cared for that is really coming out strongly. I'm not getting as much intuitively here from this particular charm as I did the first two, but we'll see if anything else comes up here. I wonder if you perhaps picked, I believe it was pile number 3 or 4. 3 or 4 in yesterday's pick a card, because I almost get some tones of this heart thing, of coming for your heart, or of like tending to your heart here, okay? So you might want to check out that video and see if pile 3 or 4 resonate with you in some way. Yesterday's video was your first date with your future spouse, okay? Interesting. Okay, let's see what we can get here. We have haughtiness. We also have wife. We have journey, and we have sorrow. Okay. Ooh, this one's complicated. Not complicated, but there's multiple layers to this one here. Okay, first, there's a sense here of finally being able to strut your stuff. This is one that you've waited for a while. I don't feel like this is like a first date thing. This is like a first week thing where you're intimate with this person quickly. We got some waiters here, okay? People that are waiting for an actual connection. People that perhaps they can't connect with somebody intimately until the heart is there. There are a lot of people that sex is just sex to them, right? And feeling good is just feeling good. But there are other people that can't really connect intimately. Not judging either one. We're just all different is what I'm saying. And I feel here like it's time to be able to strut my feathers. It's interesting that the peacock has showed up, because I often mention this about peacocks, okay? When peacocks flaunt their feathers, their beautiful feathers, it's a mating call. It's saying, look at how beautiful my feathers are. Don't you want to sleep with me? And so this idea of a mate, this is a person that you will have children with here, with haughtiness here. There's a sense of finally I can flaunt my stuff because I have found my mate, not just somebody that I can have intimacy with, but a mate. And with that, the fact that wife has shown up here, it makes sense, okay? Now, for those of you who are women that want to be a wife, this will fit you. But for those of you who are interested in marrying a woman, okay, then that person would be your wife. So please take it how it applies to you. You know that this person is going to be your significant other, whether this person is a husband to you or this person is a wife to you. You know that you're going to be married to them, okay? There's a sense here of family, of connection in that way, of a spouse, okay? This gives you, I'm getting a relief, a sense of, I can show myself to this person. I can finally let go of saying no or putting this off, because I know that this is going to be my future partner. That has to connect first for you before you will engage. You have to know that there's some hope, right? That this will, is there, right? If this is your wedding night, okay? Or that this will end in marriage for you to really be able to connect with somebody physically. There has to be something more for you. I also get here with the haughtiness that they make you feel this way. 9 of Pentacles energy. I look good. I feel good. My woman got me feeling goddamn fine. I'm flawless. Very Beyonce flawless energy here, right? This person gasses you up. They make you feel good. You're completely going into this situation feeling confident and feeling kind of ready for action. Like, yeah, let's mate. Let's bump feathers. Let's bump feathers here, okay? I also see journey here. It's been a journey here. It's been a journey for you to get to this person. You waited for them for a while. I'm getting here, like even your horse lost faith for a bit, right? When are we going to get to this oasis? Everything feels like it's a mirage. it's a mirage. It's so far, it's been, I've looked, and the people that I've gotten to, the people that I thought were able to supply me water, were able to supply me love, it's been fake, it's been phony, it's been a mirage. And finally, I can actually connect with somebody and have this in a way that is committed, that is my one true person. And there is sorrow in that. Happy tears I'm getting here, okay? There's a sense of finally I can let go. Finally, I have found my person. I get like, thank you God, thank you universe, thank you Jesus, thank you Allah, thank you goddess, thank you whatever you believe in. You're saying this to yourself, like, thank you, finally my prayers have been answered. Very, very emotional. And this is what I mean by this pile is a little bit more complex. Pile 1 and 2 just wanted to bang it out, right? There was just so much less, but this is twofold for you. It has to be heart, body, spirit, all of the above, okay, for you to connect with this particular individual. And you've waited so long for this. It's finally here. You don't know, you're fluctuating here between crying and between just being rejoiceful, okay, and feeling super confident and connected and all that stuff. It's a journey. Even I'm getting the actual act of intimacy. It's a roller coaster. It's a journey, okay. You don't even know how to I'm getting digest the feelings, all of the feelings that come from this. A dam is breaking and all these emotions are finally coming through. I get like, you built this dam, a dam of protection, because so many people have tried to come into this space and have left you in a place of sorrow. You built this dam and finally it's like, oh, I can be free, I can let go, I can trust this person. The journey has come to an end here, okay? Some of you might actually cry during this intimacy because it just feels so emotionally powerful, such an emotional release for you that you might actually cry. To the moon and back. Oh, that is so sweet. They love you to the moon and back, and you know this, and this is why you stand so proud. This is why you're so confident in this love, in this connection, in this union. A lot sweeter tones here in your reading. We also have Sleeping Beauty's dream. Yeah, you finally kissed your prince. You've woken up, and this time when you wake up, it's not a dream, it's real life. And you might even wake up afterwards, right, in the morning of, and say, was this a dream? Like, is this real? Like, gosh, this would suck if this was just all a dream, if none of this ever happened. You finally get your prince or princess charming here, and there's a sense here of like, you've built this nest up, this fairy tale so much in your mind, and you finally get to experience it. And it's so beautiful that you're almost afraid of it, okay? We have protective nest. Now, for a lot of you, I feel like this interaction, okay, will happen at home, will happen in a home. I'm getting you guys shopping for a bed together, and you're putting a lot of emphasis on this bed, and your partner is saying, why is this bed so important to you? And you're saying, because it's the first place that we're going to make love, because it's the place that you're going to put eggs in. We're going to put eggs in each other, right? We're going to create a family, perhaps. This is the nest that we will protect. This will be home here. So for a lot of you, this intimacy will actually occur at home, in your first bed, in your first home or apartment, together, okay? Your first living arrangement together, as in you wake up from the dream in the castle, okay? In the castle. This is so much, there's so much here about dreams. I feel like you will dream about this person quite vividly before they show up, and you will have like very sexy dreams about your intimacy, because there's a sense of waiting for you to get to your destination, as in not having sex right away, okay? I get too that you feel safe here. You feel safe with this intimacy. You feel safe sharing your body, showing your private parts here, but also safe, like I just get like full embrace from this person. You know you're protected in exposing yourself. My home is my castle. Yeah. Home is so connected here. I get Four of Wands energy here, okay? I get Four of Wands fairy tale stuff, like, Sleeping Beauty, right? Like, you feel like Sleeping Beauty, and this person has kissed you, and that has woken you up. It's woken you up, I feel, to how much you've had to put up with to get to this place. And they are like day and night in the type of person that you're dealing with. But I also see here that you'll do it day and night, as in at night, right? And then you're coming back for a second filling during the morning the next day. Day and night. twice in a day here, okay? There's a sense here of like first in the kitchen, then in the bedroom, like you're christening rooms. I'm almost getting here, okay? Very interesting. Okay. She who divines future choice judgment. Oh, yeah, you know this is judgment. You know this is like the final call. This is the person that you've been waiting for. It's so funny because it's like you know that this is coming in your life. You know subconsciously that you will have this connection in your future, okay? It's in the cards I'm getting, right? She holds tarot cards here. And there's a sense here, there's a sense here of like a new chapter. She actually holds death here and the Seven of Cups. You could be a Scorpio, but you don't have to be, or perhaps a Pisces or a water sign in general. But I get here that like you've known that this was the future, and you've held this future in your hands. I'm getting like you've almost coveted it, you've protected it, and you're making the choice to finally jump into this. So much more about emotion in your pile than sexual stuff. We're gonna get to it though. I will do my best, okay? But this is where we're starting, I guess, okay? I'm getting like wise discernment here. You picked a winner with the 7. You picked a winner. You know that your choice is one of like wise judgment, wise discernment, okay? Worth waiting for, I'm getting here. This gift is worth waiting to open. And you feel quite lucky to be with this person. Obviously, you're getting lucky. Now, we also have she who waits. Again, there's a sense of perhaps for some of you, this being your first time or being your wedding night. She's wearing a wedding dress. I picked up a little bit of this energy in pile number 2. But pile number 2 was very, very much... there's like a let's get nasty energy right away. This seems more tender here, okay? This seems more patient here. The words patience, waiting, and determination. Like your patience has paid off and finally somebody gets to access this private part that you've almost kept holy, that you've kept clean, or clean is a bad word because there's nothing wrong with people that have sex, right? You're not dirty because you're active, okay? But there's a sense here that you've kept this place sacred for this person for a while. Even if it's not your first time, you could be in a dry spell or like willing full monogamy here while you wait for this person. There's a transformation, a change of perspective on what will appease you, what will quench your sorrow. I'm almost getting like the act perhaps of engaging with people that you know that this deep meaning is not therefore brings you sorrow. People that connect with others intimately and then they feel empty because there's nothing deeper there, okay? I get focus here. Yeah, even here with crystals focus, I'm getting like 8 of Pentacles, okay? I'm getting like you've put the work in to yourself to feel confident, to feel like you've got a winner here. But also this person is focused on you and only you. There's a certain level of commitment here. There's a certain level of like, we've built this place. You've put the work in to show me that you are the one here. Waterfall, effortless. They're gonna not have any problem getting your egg to hatch, okay? Getting you to orgasm here with this effortless flow of water here. Like once you connect, there's a sense of flow, like everything just flows. Particularly for those where this is your first time, you don't have to worry about not knowing what to do because this will flow effortlessly, I'm getting, okay? So you can ease your concerns in that respect, okay? If you've protected this nest, your egg, for a while, and this is the first time you're letting anybody into it, it will flow effortlessly. You'll know how to touch and how to kiss and all that good stuff, okay? I'm getting here too that for those of you that have been intimate but you have not been able to get an orgasm, this person will know how to crack your eggs. I'm almost getting like you have to crack a few eggs to make an omelet, and you perhaps, right, have cracked a few eggs that didn't have any yolk, didn't have, right, they were missing something. They couldn't get to the meat of the matter, I'm getting, and this person knows how to do that, okay? Fire and passion, yeah. I get like this person has like reignited a fire in you. This is where the sorrow comes from. I think it's like, I never thought I'd get to this place again. I never thought that I would feel this connection. I doubted it for a little while. I never knew that I could feel like I actually was home, okay? Very, very interesting. They certainly could be a a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius, or you could be, but you don't have to be. I just thought I would mention that because we have fire here. Clearly, a lot of passion, a lot of heat between the both of you. I get like hot bodies here. I get like there's a sense of like you're so close with one another. You're cuddling so close that you're like sweating a little bit, but you like that. You like that sense of like being under a blanket and like sweating it out there, cuddling and kissing and having a lot of foreplay before you actually engage in any kind of penetration here. Three of Wands, Five of Swords reversed, Two of Pentacles here, the Ace of Swords reversed, and the Three of Pentacles to start, okay? Now first, I get here with the Three of Wands of this idea again of wishing, okay? You've been wishing for this. You've been trying to manifest this for quite some time. I also get here an increase in anticipation by the words that are said. I'm getting like subtle words that set the tone long before you guys are intimate. Like every once in a while, I'm getting somebody lets it slip. Somebody lets it slip, like, I can't wait till the day that I get to take your clothes off, right? And then it's like, oh, we better not. I'm almost getting like, you get so close sometimes, right? Where you start making out and there's a sense of, no, wait, focus, right? We can't do this yet. We're waiting, we're trying to like get to this stage or this place or this wedding or, right, whatever that, I'm getting like mile marker is for you on like where you need to be when you have this intimacy. I'm getting here like we need to hold back. We need to come back. You get so many times, you get so close to jumping off of this cliff because it's hard to contain your excitement for this person, but you hold back. You're okay, we got to keep distance here, right? If we let this thing unravel, we're going to let each other down almost, right? Let's wait for the dream, okay? This idea too of to the moon and back, like your dreams here, your fantasies about this particular individual, they go to the moon and back, to the like ingrained deep into your subconscious and then back out into the world. There's a sense that like they're altering your energy almost, right? With how intensely focused this feeling is of them like occupying a space on or in your body, okay? Very, very nice. Five of Swords reverse, I feel this very much as a sense of releasing all the people that came and went, all the people that were disappointments in the past. Now with the Two of Pentacles, as I said, there's something about ease in which you balance each other out, in which you're able to play a perfect give and take, a compromise. I get like comparable knowledge of how it is that you are to be touched, so you don't have to worry about this person being super experienced and you not knowing or something like that, okay? I get here that like we know how to balance this wheel. We know how to touch each other in a way that flows like water, so we don't have to feel clumsy. We don't have to feel like we don't know what we're doing here, okay? Again, it's going to flow here. Ace of Swords reverse. It's funny. I'm getting like no more talking, right? The time for talking is over here. It's all about action now. We already know everything we need to know, okay? It's time to like put the sword down. I'm getting stake your claim here. It's interesting because it's reversed, right? But I get this sense of like, it's time to put it in. It's time to penetrate. It's time to, right? It's like the sword, the hammer's coming down here into this opening. It's so interesting to see it coming down like that. I think for some of you, right, this will be like a missionary position, as in the opening for those of you that are women into men, or women into women, or men into men, right? You will be the one on the bottom here, opening up for penetration, okay, for somebody to enjoy your body from the top, okay? Somebody else is guiding this penetration into your opening here, one that you have kept like a prize here, like gold, like this opening, right? This thing is gold. You better treat it like it, right? You've coveted it, right? You've restrained here, and now it's like unleashing the fire here, unleashing the wand, the passion here, downward. I get like pounding. I also hear like it's a perfect fit. Like you feel like you and this person fit very perfectly together here. Three of Pentacles here, I see this very much as like this idea of worship. Interesting energy to get from Three of Pentacles. Worship, like looking up to one another, respecting one another. And I think looking for guidance here. Looking for guidance, like tell me what you want, right? I see this communication, fire wands, right? Communication here of like, tell me what you want. Tell me how to please you, right? There's a sense of like constantly, as I said before, checking in with each other to give me a direction here on where you want me to go, to please, okay, to come together here. Oh, I feel like the level of arousal here. Here's what why I said because what I got here is coming together. Coming together, literally. I feel like your first time with your future spouse. There's a sense that you guys will both reach fire. You'll reach fire breathing, like an exhale of all this passion, right? A release of all this fire at the same time here. Being patient with one another, waiting for one another, and this partner being determined that this is something that you do together. We will build this together. This lust, this fire, and we will walk through together here. Okay, I almost get like they're like, I will lead the way here, so that I make sure that we both get to release together here. That's very rare. It's hard. It's hard for people to orgasm at the same time, but I feel very strongly this energy here of you being able to release, let go of this fire. Okay, at the same time with this person. Coming together, literally, okay? We also have the Six of Pentacles, the Four of Cups reversed, the Magician. Your pile is so different. Sometimes I get disappointed, right? Because I can kind of sense like what it is that people want from these readings, but I don't want to just make things up, right? What comes through, and I have to just go with that because I feel here that there is a feeling of like, well, give me the axe, like in pile 1 and 2, right? Like get that nitty gritty, and that's not so much what's coming through so far. Okay, it's more about emotion here. It's more complicated for you. It's more complicated here for you. Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. This person knows how to give. Okay, this person knows how to give to you. I also see here giving oral. I get like somebody has an oral fixation here. I get like I chew pentacles, like I chew ice, I chew gum. This person always wants their mouth moving, okay? The person that you're going to be intimate with. Even here, okay, like get on your knees, right? And give me oral. And I get a sense of like, I'll give you something in return. Like the type of oral that you give me, you're going to get something back in your hands or in your mouth that comes from me, a gift from me, like DNA, like actual droplets here. Okay, get on your knees here and give me oral here. Very, very nice. Okay, with the Four of Cups reverse, again, I'm connecting here with more emotion here. Of like, this is the one that you're not going to let get away. This is the one that you know will never reject you, that you know will never betray you here. Your magic, your new fresh start, card number 1, after a cycle where you just felt like, I'm so tired of this. Like, I'm so tired of meeting duds. I finally found my magician. I finally got my wish. Everything that I've been trying to manifest has come, and it feels almost like I get like anxious, like am I going to lose this? Is it going to slip through my fingers here, this person, this intimacy? Because I'm afraid of losing it. I'm afraid of like this being a trick on my eyes, a trick on my emotions here. This is I feel like for this pile, the reason why we've gone in this direction is perhaps there's some healing that needs to happen here. Okay, I know even I hate it when readers say that, so I try to minimize that, but I feel a sense here that there's some healing here that we need to do in the heart here to not feel like this thing is we're undeserving of it, or it's going to slip away from us. I'm getting that quite heavily here. Okay, soulmate love. I get here too, this thing that I was getting about you perhaps being on the bottom here with the Six of Cups. There's a sense of somebody giving this to you, giving you your own flower here, giving you your being in control here, okay, while you lay and receive here. You're receiving this gift, you're receiving this gesture. And even here with the Queen of Pentacles, they are giving you an orgasm, okay? There's a sense here of like all you need to do is open. All you need to do is receive here. They are going to be gifting this to you, this big O that comes from between your legs. Just sit on the throne and do what queens do and receive. Have people work for you here. I'm getting very interesting. This pile is really something. Empress, the Lovers, and the World reverse. Yeah, this isn't going to repeat. I'm getting like you're not repeating cycles from the past, so get that out of your head here. I get that this is the person that is going to toss your salad, that is going to turn your world upside down. Not just your world, but your vision of like what intimacy is with other people. I also see here with World reversed here that you this world, this intimate world that you create with this person, it will not just happen in one place. Like there's a sense here of like, I want different rooms, I want different positions here, I want to connect with you intimately in a way that is perhaps non-conventional here. There's a lot here about them bringing the world to you. Even here, this reminds me of this Eight of Swords, of something coming down. This person, they like to give. In fact, if they can't give this passion to you, I feel like they can't orgasm, okay? If they can't kind of toss your salad here, if they can't like make you go wild here, make you lose grip of the world, make you feel like you're floating, like you're detached from the world in this state of fire, of passion, of nirvana, they are not satisfied unless they can give this to you. There's something about their own ego that is wrapped in this in some way that it is important for them to satisfy you. And then you have the Lovers here, okay? You have the Lovers. I see a similar taste here in what it is that you both enjoy. So whatever your particular pleasures are, the things that you fantasize about, I see that you guys are very well aligned with this, okay? You'll create a love here that is very mirrored. You don't have to worry with this particular individual, like, oh, if I say that, are they going to think that I'm gross? Or if I'm into this, are they going to push me away, repel? This person is not going to push you away, okay? They're going to embrace you and all the things that you want to create in this intimacy with this individual wholeheartedly, okay? Let's forego what other people think intimacy should be. Let's set our own rules here, okay? We create what we want to, that is in the vision of us. Now, for this particular pile, I just wanted to mention this. I know that not everybody that watches this channel is completely religious here, okay? But or religious at all for some people, but I do want to, because this is coming through, okay, as I always say, like, let's respect everybody's beliefs on this channel, okay? There is perhaps for some of you a religious aspect, okay? There's a religious aspect to this waiting. There's a religious aspect to this idea of like, because I had mentioned missionary, there's something very like old school about this, okay? Like I'm going to let them get on top. I'm going to let them control. I'm going to just be a part of the experience and the emotion, the journey, right? Wife, all of this. I feel like even haughtiness, like coming into your own here, could be connected in some way with religious beliefs that you have. Even this idea that I felt here of purity, of like holding something pure, perhaps until marriage or something. Because I get here like you want to be Empress in God's eyes here. Okay, for those of you that are not religious and you don't have beliefs of like waiting until marriage and things of that nature, what I feel like here is like you feel like an Empress, this Nine of Pentacles energy that I was getting. You feel like this Empress in your God's eye, as in the person that you are with here, right? Somebody that you have put up on this pedestal, that you respect, that you want to be connected with in this intimate way. I see a lot of, as I said, fully embrace, like skin to skin, face to face, looking each other in the eye. There's something about like the realer that this is, the better for you, because you want to disconnect from the fact that this could feel like a dream, okay? You want to connect with this. For some of you, as I said, this idea of the Four of Wands of home, there is an aspect of this that feels pre-planned, like this is where we're going to live, and this is the first place that we're going to make love, because this is the place that we're going to make a family, because this is the place that, right, we're going to make a nest here, and I want this way, a more traditional way, perhaps a more religious way with this person. Pile 3, your reading was quite interesting. As I said, for the first and second pile, there was a lot more detail about actual acts, but this is different, and I'd rather just tell you what comes through than to make something up, okay? I feel like for this pile, there's a sense of restraint because of a religious belief, or because of a pre-planned way that you expect like this intimacy to occur. And for others of you, this has to do with literal healing of the heart through intimacy. It's almost like the actual physical interaction. I don't want to say it doesn't matter, because clearly you're getting to a great place here, right? With this unleashing of fire, with this waterfall, all this gushing, all this like release of energy. But it's more about how you connect with the heart for you. There is something different here, okay? I know that might not be what you expected in this particular reading. I do have other intimacy readings if you want more detail about actual acts here, in my singles playlist and my future spouse playlist. But this is what's coming up for you. I hope that I didn't disappoint you, okay? I want to thank you so much for watching today's video. I will have more videos coming out this week all about your future spouse, and then the week after that, yeah, I think it's the 1 week break to more serious videos, and the week after that a singles week. So I hope you join me for those videos. Please let me know how you resonated with this reading. Even if you didn't resonate, I appreciate all constructive criticism on the channel as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.